There we
ago
go.
when we played, you guys had been kind of camping out in the middle of the wilderness in the moon planet of Arboreum um, within the Deep Briar, this massive forest. When you had been ambushed by a group of almost dwarf-like fey creatures called the Fardarig. They were pretty rude and abrupt with you guys, but they more or less forced you all to follow them deep within the forest to their grandmother's house. Um, their grandmother, Granny Ethel Big Pigtooth, who at first seemed sweet but was, rather fucky. Um, Crane kind of told the story of the party before you guys were put to sleep by some form of magic and captured and split up. So half the party, the larger half of the party, found themselves in kind of a dungeon situation that they had to escape from. Meanwhile, uh, the little people in your group had been kind of brought up to the cabin to be eaten by the green hag that was Granny Ethel. The group consisting of Atia and Silence and Belior and Mushy managed to break free of their bonds and the torture that was kind of awaiting them. And with the help of a brownie, kind of came up with a plan to go and destroy the talisman by which the Fardarg were enthralled. Um, Meanwhile, upstairs, Granny Pigtooth had begun to season Cran and was kind of tormenting you guys. Um, she also had the um, she also had Mushy's sword, which she kind of brandished around and seemed curious about. Eventually, though, the rest of the party arrived and a big fight ensued where she awoke half of her house to fuck with you guys. And you all managed, finally, after much fighting, to drive her to the point where she disappeared and ran the fuck away. Where we left you guys, you were all within the cabin, badly wounded, but the creatures that had been fighting you seemed to have lost their magic and slumped to the ground. That being said, all of the doors were still locked, including one that separates Belior from the rest of you guys. That being said, that is not where we're going to start tonight. Tonight we are going to start far away, above the continent of Edagan, within the city of Toro. There, in a darkly lit chamber, a slender man sits behind a desk. His hair is salt and pepper gray, black. His outfit is utilitarian, yet emanating with power. His jaw is strong, his face covered in lines. He sits looking over some papers on his desk as he taps his fingers on the metallic surface. Around him, he is lit only faintly by a greenish glow that seems to emanate from a couple of lanterns hanging from the ceiling. On the other side of the chamber, a door slides open, and three figures begin to walk inside. A dwarf, a gnome, and a high elf. The dwarf would be a familiar figure to you all. Professor Tafkin, wearing his professor's robes, his hair looking a little bit disheveled. Besides him, the gnome is the oldest gnome anyone would have ever seen. He is covered in wrinkles. You can see that his teeth have long since fallen out, leaving his lips sucked back over the gums. He walks with a cane, shaking as he hobbles into the room. It seems the other two men on either side of him have slowed their steps to allow them to all walk together. The third figure stands taller and prouder than the other two. A gold-skinned high elf wearing a suit of armor over top a set of fine robes woven with golden strands of silk. As the three of them walk into the chamber, the lights hanging above in the lanterns change from their greenish glow to a red, and then to orange, and then flare, illuminating the room fully. And the three figures kneel before the man behind the desk. Lord Finsbeck, you called for us, the high elf says, kind of looking down at the floor. Yes. Arise, my friends. It is time we speak. How goes the work? I have been concerned, especially with the Cold Iron Initiative. Since the last prototype was misplaced. Girager, tell me, have you made progress? The old gnome kind of very laboredly straightens up. Well, I wouldn't say that the prototype was misplaced. First of all, I really think Torm has a lot to answer for that, and that idiot Vanwin. We entrusted the War Mages with this prototype, and they allowed some novice to steal it. The high elf scowls at Girager, and then straightens up. He was a trusted apprentice of hers. How were we supposed to know that he would covet the prototype and ram it through her heart? We didn't see this coming. Either way, the Knight of Pyres, as they're calling him, will soon be returned to us, along with the prototype which he stole when he burned down half of the house on his way out. Enough. I want to know, how is the new prototype coming along, Girager? Well, perhaps a demonstration would be in order. Bring it in. The doors slide open again, and two Gearforged begin to walk into the room. Between them, a large barred cart is wheeled in. Inside of it, the emaciated, tattered figure of a Harengon with brown fur, huddled on the floor of the cart. As you can see, Girager reaches into his robes and pulls out a black, strange-looking dagger. Just being around a device like this begins to unravel the very existence of a fey creature. He holds the dagger out towards the bars of the cage, at which point the Harengon, which some of you would recognize as Tutu, kind of huddles back against the bars as his fur begins to ripple underneath some kind of force that seems to be drawing it towards the dagger. And observe! He thrusts the dagger through the bars of the cage and into Tutu, who howls in pain before his body just slumps and then fizzles into a pile of ash on the floor of the cage. I don't think we will have any problems
replicating these in the future.
I'm not too interested in what it does to a simple fey creature. I want to know, can it kill an archfey?
I believe that it can. Why, in fact, I know it can. For just a few nights ago, an agent within the city of Shinnelestra was able to kill an archfey before escaping.
Good. Now, Torm, you tell me that you have this. What is his name? Pharaoh? Silence? You have him located. You will capture him soon. More or less, my lord. We are, of course, working on it. I do not like it when people tell me that they can do things that they cannot. See to it that you capture the Knight of Pyres. An idiotic title. Is your force ready? Are you prepared for what is to come, Torm? Why, I believe the invasion of Teldaria, which is going just as expected, is a good demonstration on the readiness of my... Teldaria means nothing. These people are weak. What we will come to face in the coming days, in the coming years, will be a threat to all that live on this world. I understand, Lord Magister. We will, of course, continue our training, and we will be prepared. Each house of the Order of War Mages will, of course, be ready. And Tathkin. Tathkin kind of looks up, tugging at his beard, but doesn't say anything. How does the formula proceed? Do you have what you need? It's going alright. He seems, like, honestly nervous, kind of sweating a little bit. I have my best assistant working on getting it, so we'll have it soon, I'm sure. Very well. You have some time remaining, but see that you use it wisely. The man behind the desk sits back. What we will face will define whether or not this world belongs to us or them. You must all understand that. We face a threat greater than any we have faced before. You three are dismissed. The three men stand up, kind of like looking nervous, and then begin to leave. This time the two younger men do not walk slowly. They just kind of leave Geringer in their dust. But he slowly hobbles out of the room. As the door closes behind him, the lights begin to fade back down to their green hue, leaving the room covered in a dim light. As the light dims, Magister Finsbeck Crowley, the ruler of Torum, stands up from behind his desk and walks over to the cage left there when the men departed. He bends down, reaching his hand through the bars, and picks up a pile of the ash, what remains of the fey creature that was inside, letting it flow between his fingers. Is what I have done right? can I call any of this right? As he says these words, the room begins to stir, a wind blowing as if a strong gust. Yet there's no windows in the room, so it's seemingly coming from nowhere as it swirls around the room, rustling papers, throwing things around. The lights begin to dim, the room grows darker, and a shape takes form. A shape of smoke, a apparition in vaguely humanish form. Crowley, you know what you have done is right. Is it, though? Is what we do right? How can I be sure, Mother? I will show you again, my child. The wind blows once more, and Crowley's eyes unfocus. No, no, no! He shrieks, his body becoming drenched with sweat as he falls to his knees. You're right. You're right. I must save them. Even if they don't understand, I will save them all. Operations Summer's End will occur as soon as we are ready. We will be ready shortly. In fact, I already have an agent within the palace. The room grows still as the shape dissolves. Alright, so back in the cabin, Bellior is stuck in the one room by himself. The rest of you guys, though, are in the other room. Let me pull you onto the map. Give me 1 second to get my camera and Discord all situated here.
Blow out Tafkin said his best assistant. Oh.
Okay, so the flame skull lies on the floor, broken. But you guys do know from experience that these things come back within an hour. That being said, the swarms of maggots and insects and all that kind of stuff that had been rushing you guys before have seemed to lost their desire to fight and just have swarmed away, leaving you guys locked within the cabin. It does take a DC 20 strength check to break through the doors.
Yeah, I was gonna say my first thing is gonna be to try to bust through the door.
All right, so I will say you could get advantage because Bellior is probably on the other side helping.
You said strength, right? Not athletics.
Yeah, let me check the Volo's Guide to Monsters again.
Oh, that's what you want to hear. Breaking down a door.
No, I mean, I'm just trying
Let
to
me
remember
check
if
Volos real quick.
Nothing weird there.
I'm trying to
Right?
remember if it's just straight strength or if it's strength athletics. I mean, either way, just go ahead and do athletics. Are you proficient in athletics? Because if you're not, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, just go ahead.
I'm proficient with athletics.
Okay, yeah, just go ahead and roll athletics. I don't even know where I put Volos. It's been so long since we played. There it is.
Nope.
So you slam on the door, but it just will not give.
Hold on. I think I can help with this. If I have any bardic inspirations left. I do not.
Say I'm gonna
But
try
I
again.
can give guidance for the next attempt. Okay, I hurt so much. That skull. Why do we keep running into those fucking skulls?
Yeah, it is a DC 20 strength check. So you, yeah.
Oh shit.
All right, so -2 from that.
That time you got it
If,
though.
if wasted my one good roll.
So you finally slam through this door. Belior's like, "Where the fuck is the bitch?" You know, something like that, with brandishing his sword and all that.
She's ran off now.
So the doors to the outside are also shut. Let me see if Belior has some holy water. I think he said he did.
Pretty sure he does.
I really hope he
Unless he
does.
randomly used it since the last time.
He does.
Right.
So he's gonna run over
Whew.
and sprinkle some holy water on the flame skull.
Is everyone okay? On a scale of 1 to, I don't know, okay. How okay are you?
I'm half okay.
I'm close to seeing my parents in another plane.
Okay. Close. All right.
About a 5 out of 10.
Okay, so
Sarcastic amazing.
on a scale of 1 to 30, I'm at a 3. Okay. Ugh.
Well done. We should probably try to exit.
Leor, do you have the holy water shit that you forgot to use last time?
Oh, yes. Let me sprinkle it on the guys.
He's doing like a Romanian.
I mean, Russian, Romanian, they're close.
No, but he's doing like a Dracula Romanian.
We got to be a little bit more Russian to it.
All right. Well, Belior has decided not to talk for the rest of the session unless Simon shows up for some reason. So,
Yeah, what the fuck, Simon?
Yeah, Simon, what the fuck? You didn't even respond back.
I'm usually not the one to point this out because I usually am not the greedy one. Yep. But should we search this place for magical shit? This was a witch.
She has
We
magic,
probably
not gold.
Still,
I mean,
we
this
might.
looks like a table of potions. Is anyone good with potions?
a good number of the potions too got blowed up when because he did cast Fireball in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Now that
he
being
did.
said, I don't think Fireball says anything about like actually. So yeah, no, the potions are probably fine. It's mostly just like any of the paper stuff that wasn't put away is probably scorched. But it's actually a good indicator of what is magic because you can see like there are piles of refuse that all of the garbage got kind of burned off, and you can now see like pieces of like glittering, metal and whatever sticking through.
If stuff's glittering, then you want it. I like shiny things.
Yeah, for sure. So, yep, looking around, or who all wants to? Does everybody want to look around for stuff?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. I'll just start handing out guidances like, everyone get in a line.
So you guys
You get
find
guidance. You get guidance. You get guidance. You get guidance.
I'm not even gonna make you guys make a check. You can just find all this stuff laying around. So you guys find 3 bloodstones, 2 jaspers, 3 star rose quartz, and 2 zircon.
Oh, I was trying to type them out.
You can see that there is on the desk Amidst a whole bunch of burnt stuff, there is a small length of wood that normally should have been torched by the fireball, but is most likely magical in some way. It is a wand of some sorts. You find a potion with a burning red liquid inside of it, as well as 4 healing potions. And a strange looking clay jug that did not get burned at all by the fireball.
Do I recognize the red potion?
No, you would have to identify it.
With Arcana, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, I think yes, but you have to do it during a rest.
Okay.
There's also another potion that is a greenish color of grass. As you guys are looking around, you also silence. You see a jar, or not so much a jar. It's a yeah, I guess it's a bottle that's corked. It's a clear bottle filled with a just clear liquid, but suspended in it is an eyeball. Let's see.
I'm gonna immediately look at the eyeball.
Seems like an eyeball. Seems to be looking around, oddly enough, but yeah.
That's what I was wondering. If I was like, all right, I'm gonna turn it around and see if it looks back at me or anything.
Yeah. There's also quite a bit of stuff laying around that did get scorched, but is kind of like mundane, but is maybe worth something. You guys find 3 golden lockets with portraits inside. Definitely not of Granny Pigtooth. You're not sure who the people are. You find a small gold bracelet, 2 black masks with gold thread, 4 silk ropes with gold embroidery, a small gold idol, and yeah, that's everything. Who's taking what?
I just want a potion. That's all I want.
I mean, I have a couple healing potions on me still that I purchased from town. So
Yep, once mundane gold jewelry.
I would like to take the masks because that's just my thing. Plus, we have a hole. We could just, open the hole and put stuff in the hole.
I wouldn't mind one of the masks.
But
if Kryn is willing to share.
But it's literally my class.
Oh, is that what it is? I just my guy was wearing a mask.
I'm gonna give him one of the masks. No, I have to make like special masks, but this could help for future mask making.
Gotcha. I just like to wear them.
I'd like one of the healing potions, and maybe that wood that's likely to be a wand. Let's just maybe.
Since I broke my rope earlier in the session or earlier in the campaign, I will take the 4 silk ropes with gold embroidery.
They don't look like they're very functional. They look like they're more for.
I still don't have one.
Fair.
You're just gonna yoink those gold lockets.
I'm gonna take a look at the strange looking clay jug. I'll put the eyeball in my backpack, I guess.
Would the small gold bracelet fit mushy?
Nah, you're too jacked.
That sucks. I try to put it on and I break it. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Would it be okay if I grab the weird looking potions as well, just to check when we sleep.
So the jug is made of some kind of ceramic. It has kind of like a nice simple pattern on it. But you can see that it's got like it has 10 openings, one on the top and then several on the all over the sides of it. Each one is stopped with a cork that is jammed into it. As you hold it up and move it around, you can feel liquid sloshing around inside of it. The whole thing seems to weigh a little bit more than 10 pounds. Yeah.
Okay. Well, should we get the fuck out of here?
I'm tired.
I have no ability to help anyone unless they're dying, in which case I could spare the dying.
So there's a few things left that nobody claimed. Are those just going in the hole?
What have we not claimed?
I don't think anybody said anything about taking the gemstones or the... hold on, let me pull up the list again.
Would the gemstones fit on the gold?
I just
idol?
assumed Yip was taking all that.
We have a small gold idol, 3 golden lockets. Mushy took the small gold
I have the
bracelet.
locket.
No, I
Um,
didn't. It doesn't fit me.
So it's just
We have Circons, Bloodstones, Quartz, Jaspers.
Yeah, I think the only thing nobody claimed was the gems.
and the idol.
Yeah,
Would
We
the
can
gem
probably
fit
put
on
that in the
there?
hole.
Yep, took the idol.
Yeah.
Yep, you took the idol?
No, I was saying let's put all that shit in the hole.
Okay.
Like the
Yeah.
gemstones and stuff like that.
Okay.
Has anyone claimed the green potion?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
cheats.
Has anyone claimed the weird red potion?
I did as well.
Okay. Has anyone claimed anything that potion related?
I didn't claim the jug.
Who has claimed the jug? Someone has claimed the
Yo.
jug at this point. Okay.
Silent.
As I am very weak and I cannot carry big things.
So
Me neither.
who's carrying around the portable hole?
Belior.
Rin at the oh, was it Belior?
Oh,
Belior was always the one with the hole. I just used it for like one thing.
Okay,
But yeah, Belior's.
he throws it on the ground, opening it up, and gestures for somebody to sweep the rest of the treasure inside.
I will take the bracelet if it don't fit mushy.
There's like no chance that we could find a diamond worth 300 gold that could in the future help us save another person's life.
I have a diamond ring from Sabrel. I have no idea how much it was worth, but I doubt it was 300.
Well, when I gain access to the spell that requires that, we may need to look into that in case someone dies. Because this was a very bad time, and I am hurting literally everywhere.
Do we want to take a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay, I just put in the thingy. Oh, alright, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I did.
As you guys are discussing,
I only took one of the healing potions, though, by the way. There's 3 up for grabs.
as you guys are discussing, from outside, you guys hear the sound of a loud, high-pitched screech. Somebody just...
Oh, son of a bitch.
Just gonna chuck this potion real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I have a potion now.
Belior again
have-
gestures towards the pile of junk on the floor for you guys to throw it into the portable hole.
I'll start putting the stuff that I designated in that list that was for the hole in the hole.
Can I
will-
give myself and Kryn a healing word real quick?
Yes.
You have that?
I used it.
Oh yeah.
So first one's me, second one's Grin. And I didn't do that because the first one was more. I was actually still clicked on my character sheet. I didn't see that.
I guess I'll go
This
ahead
is
and
horrible.
grab another one of the healing potions and consume that.
Well,
So what's that? 2d4 plus. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh wow, rolling so great.
was it 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Yep. Used to have a superior healing potion, but had to use that. Oh.
All right, I think it would be wise if we were to investigate that shriek, perhaps.
Right.
Mistress Atian.
Belior again gestures to the pile of gemstones and the idol that are just sitting there next to the hole.
We put that in the hole.
Yeah,
No, we
no,
hold
it's-
those.
We chucked it.
In the hole.
Who put those in the hole? Who put
I
them?
did.
You
I
put them
did.
in the hole.
I said I put them in the hole.
So
Yeah.
when you go to do that, and you grab the gold idol, suddenly you have no desire to throw that in the hole. You actually end
son
up
of a
stashing that in the bag, in one of your bags.
Ah, shit.
The idol?
Yes.
Cursed idol.
Oh boy.
Do we see him do this?
Yeah.
Silence. That goes in the hole. What are you doing?
Yeah. Agree. I meant to put it in there. Something just felt it was best with me for the time being.
Yeah, we can talk about that later. Screaming outside, locked in witch's hut. I almost got eaten. Can we leave?
Yes, let's tend to that if no one has any issue. He's gonna look to Atia.
Oh, we should definitely bring that up later. I'm just saying, right now, hurt, pain, screaming, eaten.
Right.
All right. So the door to outside is still locked. You'll need to make another DC 20 strength check to get through it.
Guidance on whoever the fuck is doing this.
Mushy seems
I
like
will
a
do it
mushy
if
thing.
Mushy don't. I agree.
Yeah.
Mushy got this.
Oh no, I can only cast.
Can I help Mushy
Yes.
as they try to do it
Yes.
for advantage for her?
I
Did we
guidance
decide
Moshi.
is Mushy non-binary or
Yeah, I thought you were gonna ask if did we decide is Mushy a boy or a girl? I was gonna be like, bruh.
Technically,
I got you.
mushrooms are. Yeah. No.
I'm a part of the alphabet mafia. I got you.
All right, what am I rolling?
Strength.
Cool. With advantage, right?
Yes.
And guidance,
Mm,
which is
nice.
pointless.
So it's not a save though. So
Oops.
it is -2 on that. So 8 or with advantage. So 21. You still got it. So working together,
Cool.
Silence and Mushy put their shoulders into it and just slam through the wooden door into the outside. Kind of at the top of this hill in this clearing where the witch's cabin is. As you look towards the direction of the scream, you can see a couple of the Fardarig, the dwarven-looking guys, standing over what looks to be a pile of ash on the ground, as well as a sword sticking out of the earth.
What kind of sword?
Yeah.
As you look closer, Marsha, you see that it is your sword, Nightweaver.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab it.
So you begin to walk towards the group. The Fardari turn towards you guys, and they seem to look haunted and shocked. You do recognize a couple of them, but none of them are the one that was talking to you guys before. As you walk towards your sword, no, don't grab that. It did that.
I don't want to know.
Well,
Yip's gonna like back away from Mushy.
Um,
I want to poke the ash with a stick.
Van's gonna just look to Mushy and is this something your sword is known to do?
my sword is the best sword.
I just hear mushroom.
Your sword? But it was the witch's.
The witch stole it.
She was. We had been released from her horrible spell, and we were on our way back here to do away with the foul creature when our leader, he ran into her. She was invisible and they just collided. Well, either way, once we saw her, we tried to stop her. We tried to hold her down. When he drew the sword from its sheath, he kind of gestures towards the black sheath that kind of lays on the ground nearby. Something happened. It disintegrated him, and the witch, her head shriveled and died. She shrieked and dropped it, but you freed us, though. You truly freed us.
Sure. Whatever. So much pain.
Please, we're so sorry about what happened. We're not in control. Allow us to escort you back to your camp, and we will watch over you, and we can give you food and protection. And is there anything we can do to make up for what happened?
Grin looks. Is the guy, because last time one of them broke his hurdy-gurdy, is that fucker still here?
Yes. He's among
I
the
just
guys
point to
here.
be like, you can start by fixing this, you dick!
He looks a kind of tear forming in his eye, and he says, I am so sorry, my dear friend. How can I repair this?
I think he just cut the strings. I just need new strings. I need strings.
I know.
Oh, wait, I have a lute. I could just take the strings off my lute and put them in the... Oh, never mind. I'm good. I will be out one lute, though. Or vol, or whatever the fuck I got. I got another stringed instrument.
I mean, technically, stringed instruments all require a various of gauges of string, and if it's been trimmed to fit the lute, it might not be trimmed to fit the hurdy-gurdy.
Hey,
No, I'm just
you know what? Technically, there's no such thing as magic, so eat a dick. Alright, so...
You're talking like that, I'm gonna take this fucking pot, or the freaking flute that I just fucking got, and you're gonna be playing it somewhere where it's not gonna feel good. Damn it, it was a threat. I suck at this.
I mean, that was Casey. That wasn't silence, like. But still. No,
I'm talking to the disembodied voices that I hear in my head, okay? Yeah.
Cool. So now we're all in canon as voices in Crin's head. Gotcha.
I mean, Kryn literally talks to rocks.
Can I look? Do the Feldori look like they do they have anything on them that seems like it might be of value or use to us
They
or
have
anything
very
like that?
simple animal skin clothing, and their weapons are made out of deer antlers. But I mean, they don't
Okay.
I
seem to
want
have anything
everything you
valuable.
own.
Gotcha, okay.
You want his soul.
Yeah, no, that's Casimir.
God damn it.
Is one of them blind? No, I'm just,
Damn it.
Oh no.
Oh
just
no.
kidding.
I don't think Alex wants to bring that shit into his campaign.
Right.
Is someone else old?
Yes, let us go back to camp. I hurt.
Can we atone for what we have done? Where are you headed? Perhaps we could lead the way.
Some fancy place with a long name that I can't pronounce.
That sounds like a lot of places.
Shinelestra.
Oh,
The shifting city. Why is it shifting?
You got it right. It's Shinelestra. That's where we're going.
Okay.
well, they call it the shifting city because it's hardly a city at all anymore. It's been shifting back into the wilderness for a long time now, devolving back into the forest. If you,
I thought it was going to be one of those weird places that like never stays in one place.
we would be able to lead you there quickly, if you so desire.
How?
We know the best roads.
Ah, now we know you're lying. This forest has no roads.
Maybe not to the unexperienced.
God damn it.
First
Damn
time
it,
we
Atia.
trusted you, it went wrong.
Wait a minute. Last time you led us somewhere, it led us to a witch, and me, Yip, and Cheeks almost got eaten.
The witch had enthralled us. I am deeply sorry. We led more than just you here.
I just want to sleep, guys.
I agree with that sentiment.
It's too early to take a long rest.
Motherfucker.
What
am
about a
literally
short
having-
rest?
I
Just a TPK encounter, and then we're like, we want a long rest. He's like, fuck you.
Well, listen, the rules state you can't benefit from more than one long rest within a 24-hour period.
Oh, I know. And that can break fucking games because I didn't know that rule for like the entire time running Icewind Dale, and they were just long resting after every combat in a cave.
Well, that's when you just attack them multiple
Then let's
times.
take a
every
short
time.
rest, and I will use the ability that I keep forgetting I fucking have, which is where the fuck is it?
It's called Where the Fuck Is It?
Song
What
of
good ability?
Rest. I will use Song of Rest if we take a short rest and everyone gets an extra 1d6 hit points if they use hit dice.
Well, if we're taking a short rest, I shall do that.
Yes. I'm good.
We need cat now.
Perhaps then, if you all need to rest, I could send my companions and myself actually, we could go and gather up your camp, bring it back here, so you have all of your things, your horses, and the like.
Yeah, you do that. Kryn just falls face first into the ground.
They
just
look at each other and
takes
then
a
they turn to that bright.
I don't
green
trust
glow,
them.
And they
I'm
disappear.
too hurt to care if they kill me.
They disappear into the trees like before, moving through the root system back in the direction of your guys' horses.
I was gonna try
Better
to follow
take care
them.
of Nay.
Make sure they went to camp and got our shit.
So, are we in the throngs of taking a short rest?
It seems
Yep.
like it. Everyone's rolling hit dice, so.
Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't want to adjust my stuff
Yeah.
if we.
Extra D6 to anyone
Oh,
who's rolling
shit.
hit dice.
I got
Because
all
I will
my.
take out the flute and play like a 5-second tune.
I rolled 15. My hit dice.
I'm down.
Okay.
Pretty damn good.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, I rolled like too many. I forgot I have like no hit points in this game.
Easy. You know, a 3, a 6, a 4, and a 5. Pretty good. 18.
Sweet.
You guys are able to try to identify stuff if you would like.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I want to identify the potions that I have.
For sure. Make a Arcana check.
Let's do the burning red liquid first.
Guidance. I don't know. Does guidance? It doesn't even need it. Holy fuck.
You need to just say you're giving us guidance every time because we roll amazing when you're like guidance. We're like, don't need it.
So I'll let you actually identify both potions with that roll.
Awesome.
So
Jesus.
the red potion is a potion of fire breathing, and the green potion is a potion of animal friendship.
Who wants the potions now? Then now that we know what they do,
Animal friendship.
all yours.
Friendship.
What about the fire breathing? Anybody wants to fire breathe?
You can leave it
That
in the
might be
bowl for
fun.
now.
What?
I'd say keep that if you don't have like an amazing damage thing, just like when you need it.
Pocket. I adjusted the list that I sent to reflect what they were.
Ooh, what about the wand? The wand that I have, the piece of wood that we think it's magical.
Okay.
Can I
Yeah,
try to
you
figure it out?
You'll have to wait till your next rest, or let somebody else.
Dang it!
I can try. I have
Give it a try.
Okay.
0 in Arcana, but I will guide myself.
Make an Arcana check.
No!
Wow.
This is a wand of stick.
It's not. It's not even a
break
wand. It's a wonder this didn't get burned. It's just a stick.
Can I just, attempt to, I don't know, attune to it?
Why would
I
you
don't know if
attune
this
to a
needs
stick?
attunement. I just start waving it randomly.
He's gonna attune to a stick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Why would you?
It makes
attune to a
sense. He
stick?
talks to fucking rocks.
Yeah, Kern talks to rocks. Why wouldn't he try to attune to a stick?
Oh, let me see.
Otherwise, he's just going to start waving it around until something comes out. Yeah, I know.
It's a wand of fireballs and you blew up the party.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Okay, so you wave it around. It does not require attunement. You wave it around.
Oh.
You feel magic come out of it. Once, twice, 3 times, nothing happens. It stops doing anything. Way to go! You used up all the charges.
What?
Oh god.
Oh no.
Which be like, it was a wand of power word kill.
No, if it was that, he would
I
have
know.
just killed one of you guys, probably.
Everybody.
3 times.
All right, random table. Let's put all of you on it.
Yeah, right. I feel like he would probably want Silence would probably want to try to figure out what the idol is, but he'd probably be like real sneaky about it.
Yeah, roll a history check.
You know, this is one of the times where I really fucking hate Rob because I was initially going to take the identify spell, but then he cursed me and said, "No, dude, that's a fucking terrible spell. It's completely fucking useless. It has no fucking point." I'm like,
Bruh, that was
okay,
like
if you're
my
gonna be
int.
that fucking
Silence. The idol is, you know, the idol is really, really pretty, and you never want to give it to anybody ever.
Holy crap! It is cursed.
I'm not gonna fucking tell anybody how pretty it is because they might see how pretty it is and they might want it for themselves. So
Exactly.
I'm gonna just fucking stash that shit.
Also, your mouth is like super fucking dry right now.
I mean, I smoked a bunch of pot, so.
No, I mean in the game. Yeah.
same answer.
I mean both, but
You just think you're Delta bullshit 0.038 THC you're looking at.
oh no, I got some of the real shit too.
Hey. I can't talk. I haven't smoked in forever. It makes me very sad.
Then
I'm-
put
I'm-
one
I'm-
stick in my inventory.
I'm assuming I can't identify another. Try to piece together another one in the time of the short rest. It was just a one thing.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Anyone else want to try to identify anything?
What's the jug?
My jug.
Someone's got to look at it who hasn't rolled yet.
I can, if Silence
I
wants me to
haven't,
look at his
but I
jug.
have a terrible arcana.
You can look at my jug.
I'm gonna look at it real hard.
All right.
Guidance.
Hey, 19 though.
So,
yeah.
you actually know exactly what this is. Yep. From your school days. This was something commonly used in the alchemy labs within the school.
Yeah.
This is an alchemy jug. You know that you're able
Gotcha.
to uncork one of the stoppers, and basically you can call forth a certain amount of, 10 different liquids between acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, and wine. So it's
Don't tell
Yip's like
Ellie
takes it.
what-
He's like,
A
oh.
portable
Oh,
kitchen.
God.
A portable kitchen
Yeah.
is what I hear.
No, Yip's gonna take it. He's like, oh yeah, I know what this is. So they had these at like the school and they did a ton of shit, but cool, watch this. And he's gonna make beer appear and
do a
start
keg
drinking.
stand. We used to do keg stands on these all the time.
And
He's
then
gonna-
I'll pass it to Silence full of beer.
Well,
They're going to
How
kill
much-
us all.
Let me see how
Bellior
much
is
beer
going to
comes
not
out of
stop
it.
drinking and just turn into a werewolf constantly.
So
now.
it creates,
Oh,
yeah,
it creates
Bellior, come
4 gallons of beer. That's a lot.
Jesus Christ!
So
That's alcohol
So we're getting
poisoning.
it comes out at a rate of 2 gallons per minute. So for the next 2 minutes, it just starts gushing out beer.
well, no. He's chugging from it, hands it to Bellior, and then I'm assuming they hand it to me like Yip was saying, and then I'm gonna cork it again. Just be like, perhaps we should save this for when we take our rest for the evening.
Yeah,
Look, I just got fucked up. I want to get fucked up in a better way.
that's a cool ass item, I feel like.
It is. I'm just like, who put 2 gallons of mayonnaise?
That's not a
Like-
liquid. What the fuck?
I got all the condiments. White people, am I right?
Is it good beer or is it shite beer?
It is definitely shitty beer, dude.
Hey, we never have to worry about water ever again. If we use it for water.
Fucking use water.
Hey, we no longer require those big ass barrels of water in the hole.
But beer, dude.
After about an hour, The Fardarig return, leading your horses as well as your camp, all neatly packed up in your saddlebags.
Okay.
Actually,
Some of my parents.
hold
I'm
that
gonna use
thought.
10 minutes.
You guys continue your short rest. I need to use the restroom real quick, so you guys have more time to rest.
Me too.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go grab a Coke then.
Yeah, might as well go to the bathroom.
Damn, bro, I didn't realize Rob did all that shit, man.
What?
Fucking whack. That's like some power gaming ass shit.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm definitely like, probably get an identify scroll. Or figure out what spells I'll get at next level. Sucks that bards can't just take a long rest and change their shit.
Like they were one of the classes that should have like a spell list thing instead of like druid or something. Like I thought druid should be like level up and get
Yeah.
spells. Like
It kind of makes sense with druids. Their nature automatically kind of just...
So yes, through the
But, like,
trees,
rangers
the Fardarig emerge, leading the.
I think we took a break, basically.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Casey, you back? Alright, I think we're good.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Everyone else, did
Yep.
anyone else leave?
I didn't leave.
Dude,
I'm sorry, Steph just got home when I was doing that.
So yeah, out of the trees, the Fardarig return with your guys' horses and your camp neatly packed up on the back of the horses. Again, the one who had been speaking before kind of kneels before you guys. Knight of Sibrel, we are truly sorry for our hand in this. Were we not enthralled? But of course, we thank you for saving us.
Now she just nods at them because she doesn't trust them.
Would you like an escort to Shinelestra?
Yes, as Crane was saying, I think Crane or Silence, we already mentioned we would need some help. You owe us anyway.
They nod. Well, whenever you're ready, we can begin to lead you.
All right, let's go. It's everyone ready? She looks at
Hell yeah.
Silence shiftily. Like,
I need 10 minutes to summon my parents, if that's okay.
You would have had time during the short rest. So.
Okay.
That is still creepy, but you do you.
you talk with rocks, Crane. They talk with bones.
So-
It's the same.
As Silence, as Cheeks summons her parents, the eye suspended in the jar or in the bottle begins to look around wildly until it fixates on the two undead and just stares at them.
Oh, fuck, we have the eye of Vecna.
Can I have the little eye?
Since I'm under Mistress Atia's employ, it's up to her, but I'm curious as to why the eye is so fixated on the undead, or your parents, forgive me.
As am I. I would like to investigate.
Sure. Go for it.
Very well. You'll hand the eye over to Cheeks.
As it moves, it just continues to stay fixated on the two undead.
I swear to God, things just keep getting fucking weirder around these guys.
Shall we depart then?
Yeah, let's go. We've been here for too long.
Already, so you guys begin to make your way out of the clearing. Already you can sense the foulness of Granny Pigtooth's magic leaving. The forest beginning to return to its natural tone, I suppose. As you guys head out, you guys begin traveling to Shinnelestra. The Fardarig leads you on a series of very lightly grown trails where you guys are able to travel much more quickly. They also do a pretty good job of keeping you guys away from too much danger and leading you around big obstacles in the forest. You guys, so some time is going to pass here. So you guys are able to identify the remainder of the magic items. Let's see what still need to be identified. The wand. So it is a wand of secrets. The next day the charges would have come back, but it lets you see a secret door. If you use it, it's got 3 charges. But yeah.
Was there any fancy about the masks or anything, or are they just
Nope, they're
masks?
just masks.
I'm the only one allowed to have fancy masks.
And then, did I learn anything about my small precious idol?
No, but you do notice that every time your mouth is incredibly dry and you feel super hungry, but every time you eat and drink anything, it just feels like it turns to ash in your mouth. They can't be related though. So
Of course not.
So, as you guys travel, somebody else is traveling. Not here. Somebody familiar is traveling in a very far away place. Walking along a trail, a ribbon of black obsidian, which stretches out through a featureless void, are two figures. A tall woman, palish skin. She seems to be humanish, but her proportions are kind of wrong. Her hair is black but graying. Arms covered in gold bangles. Behind her walks a familiar dwarf, Thunlin, as the two continue along the trail. Thunlin, it has been a long time since the two of you went through the door at the start of this trail. Longer than you can even express. You've continued following her. You're not sure why, but, I mean, where would you go at this point? You've been walking along this path for so long. I cannot say for certain why death has brought you here, Dustling. It seems strange that you would be allowed to come to this place.
Well, what place am I being brought? My apologies, madam, but I don't quite know exactly where you've been leading me.
Well, we are heading to the Chamber of Doors. But that is not where we are. We are in a between place. A place of different beings than your own. I am an archfey, so for me to be in a place like this makes sense. I've been here before, although it feels different this time. You, though, death should have taken you when your body failed. Either way, I feel there is more to your story than we yet know. We will need to see the mother.
Right, I need to see the mother, and who is the mother?
Child of life, I cannot answer this question. You wouldn't understand.
You can give it a shot if you want, but I trust your discretion. You've led me this far, down the path I don't know, but nevertheless, I'm glad to have you with me.
As am I with you. It is nice to have company on this lonesome road.
I've traveled with worse.
I believe we have arrived, she says, stopping. Seems that you guys are still just on this featureless ribbon-like path. But as she stops and you stop behind her, the path kind of fizzles out into the shape of a large, flat plain that stretches out in several directions. You can see along its edges there are doors, some 32 of them, arranged around the room in which you now stand. Shadowy figures walk back and forth, walking through the doors, coming in, going out. Remember, Dustling. Remember this. The dark all around you begins to brighten as a light begins to shine from the other side of the room from which Berkta is walking. Remember this. There is always a correct door. As she says this, the light flows forward, enveloping her and it begins to grow brighter, coming towards you. It surges until it fills your vision. You are left blinded by the light. Even holding your hand up before your face, you can make out the imprint of your bones through your hand. The light is so bright. Then, seems to mostly fade. As you open your eyes, glaring a deep spot emblazoned on your eyes, you can see a figure standing before you. Not the Fey Lady Berkta, but someone different. An old man. Beard long and pointed, draping down past his waist. Golden robes, woven from golden silk, and a golden crown upon his head. "Why, my dear man, it seems you have made it after all."
Do I recognize him at all?
As you look towards him, you see that his eyes glow brightly like the sun. They seem to be filled with some kind of power. For a moment, it's strange. He looks like Teldarian depictions of the god Gundavar.
I'm glad to be here. Would you be Gundavar?
Oh, it's a name, I suppose. It will do. I am light, my dear dust man, but that is not important. I didn't bring you here. I didn't make a deal with death to talk about the intricacies of being a god. No, I brought you here, my dear dwarf, child of life, because in the coming days I will need a champion, and I think you will do greatly.
I don't know. Who am I to be a champion?
Who are you?
Had my
Why, I'll show you who you are, my good man. His eyes glow bright, flaming out. It seems like fire flows from his eyes. And as you look at him, Thunden's back arches, his neck thrown back, his face lifts up as fire erupts from his mouth and his eyes. And now we will take an actual break. So we'll be back in 15 minutes at 10:50 as you guys arrive at the city of Shinnelestra.
crazy.
So the first thing that happened in the first session after Thunden died was that I pulled Casey aside and then had a cutscene with him as Thunden again. And he was so confused. I was like, well, don't worry. You're still Silence. You didn't make a new character for nothing.
Yep. I think that was when my mic wasn't working and I didn't realize none of that stuff transferred over. You told me all this cool shit. And I was just dead silent. Like, I was responding and shit, and you were just like, I was like, he's just going with it because he's like, he's building up the shit for it. He's ignoring me because he's got this shit. It was great.
Oh, shit.
Uh-huh. I'd have to get spicy.
All Crane is going to say is that there cannot be two Thundens in this group.
There will have to be a Revelations session where Kryn must decide who the real Thunden is, the rock or the dwarf. Be there with a gun, the Rock like posted it up and tuned in. Shoot him, he's the Rock. Don't shoot him, he's the real Thunden. And Crin's like, how do I know which one's the real one?
The gun won't work because we're in the Feywild.
Fair enough.
I assume we've taken a long rest with the days of travel.
Yes, technically you've taken 14 long rests.
Alright. I just want all my spells back. So I have...
Thank God.
I want all my cantrips back. Holy.
You always gotta walk a fine line as the DM, because sometimes you're like, well, I just want to tell them not to worry about their resources right now to speed things along. But if you get in the habit of doing that every time there's not going to be any danger, then they always know when there's going to be danger and when there's not going to be danger. And so, like, better keep everyone on their toes, you know?
Yep.
I have a whole Simon thing planned. Now I gotta cut this. Session might end up a little short now.
He still hasn't responded to me.
Where the hell is this guy?
I don't know, man.
Saving us.
Yeah. Thanks for dragging us into that.
Thank you for your guidance.
Okay.
They, again, turn into a ball of green light and travel out through the trees, away from you guys.
Okay.
Well, we've made it. Mistress Auntie. Now we are, I presume.
Do I know the city?
Yeah, you've been here.
If I recall, I believe your mother was speaking of your brother. Isn't he here, or was that another city in the area?
Is it Mithridate?
I think
Ethrundane?
I can't
Mora
remember.
is here, my friend.
Honestly, I was just kind of distracted the whole time during that entire family feast because, like, just that tension between you and your dad was like, whew, you could cut that with a knife.
Yes, our dinners they're weird for some people.
Never easy growing up with siblings, though, I presume.
Oh, and
Perhaps
no, I
though.
was an only child.
Lucky you.
Perhaps your brother could be of some use, though.
I don't think he will. Why do you think he will help? What?
Well, I suppose just my own misguided predilections that family likes to help one another, but that's not always the case.
Is your family like that, Silence?
No, not always.
Mine is. You should meet my mom. She's great.
So is mine. And I point at the zombie.
Yes, chicks, your mom's just quite awesome. And she kind of looks at her like,
As you
yes.
look over at the zombie mom, the mombi, it's
The zombie!
it's The jaw just kind of like sags open. It's got a really bad smell emanating from it.
Oh, no. Like, if we're traveling with these things the entire time, like every hour, he is probably just poofing them with precipitation to make them smell better. It's
You're the
just,
best.
it's just rotting flesh and a shit ton of Febreze.
Oh no.
Jeez, your parents have been absolutely wonderful to travel with. I understand why you bring them along.
Thank you.
Cheeks probably has to slap away some flies that
Oh no, I leave the flies on them.
What about you, Moshi? What's a mushroom family like? Wait, do mushrooms have families? I am really just confused about that whole.
I mean,
I
do
need
you
to
know a
learn about other
mushroom that has
people.
parents?
I don't know. I've never. That's why I'm asking. I want to
We've
know.
never met anyone like you, Mushy. But in mushroom. Mush.
Oh wait, I don't understand what you're saying.
I grew myself.
I translate that to Crane.
All right.
Just to cringe.
Well, I translate it to the group, to whoever's listening. It's not like I'm whispering to Crane only.
I probably have a family out there, but I have no idea where they're at.
I have many
Anyway,
questions, Mushy. Can you reproduce yourself just like that? Can you grow another yourself? Can you grow another Mushy?
oh my god, can we have an army of mushis?
They spread spores that then sprout from the ground.
How long does that take? You think
Interesting.
we can get an army?
No,
Mushy, you
it's,
gonna
I
do
think
mini
so.
mushies?
it's a sacred ritual, and it has to be done within the mushroom forests.
We could go there if you want, Akia.
Yes, I do want to see that process. I think Shix would enjoy that.
I would find it fascinating.
Anyway, let's go inside the city. There's so many things we can do here.
Like what?
Do they accept gold in this city?
Oh, yeah, we kind of have to trade for like memories and precious things that I think we're running out of.
Is this everywhere or just here?
I think it's everywhere.
So
Guys, I have a
Ate,
shit ton of
you,
gold.
you've been here. You're familiar with this city, so you know that this is the home city of the Fey Lord of the Hunt. He's the Lord of the Wild Hunt and a Master Ranger, and the city is home to many rangers and hunters and the like. So a lot of them trade with like animal parts and trade goods like that.
So we should have been hunting the entire time we were coming towards the city.
No, we can just buy all their shit.
So then you also know that the rangers here do not like lycanthropes at all. That they hunt them for sport.
Oh, I know that. Do I see Belior as a werewolf?
He's got
Yeah, you
he's
saw
got a
Belior
nice
was-
cloak on.
But he's. Have we noticed him as a
Yes,
werewolf
yeah,
slash
you
lycanthrope?
guys have definitely noticed that he has not been able to revert his form back.
Oh,
I'm trying to recall. I don't know if I've seen Belior in lycanthropic form before.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, yeah. He hasn't gone all wolfy in any of our
Not
combats.
with silence.
Yeah, he
I'm
was
just like-
supposed to be here, is the thing.
Yeah, fair. Should I
God
hold off?
damn it, Belior.
I mean, I'd probably hold on because you can't really role play with him because he's not here. So
You don't want to role play as
I'm
him
not
for
gonna
him,
roleplay as Belior. You
Gordon?
guys made fun of my voice earlier, so now
I
I'm
didn't.
Oh
gonna voice.
no!
Oh, careless, heartless
You're
individuals did. But no, I'll
Hello, my
wait.
name is Belial.
I have the
Ah.
perfect disguise for Belior, and I pull out the mask that I took from those like guys with the red hand print fucking thing, and be like, "Here, Belior, have a
He just
mask of
goes,
like the people that want to kill you." It's the perfect disguise. Okay, I have the black mask with the gold stuff on it.
Billy, or you cannot look like that in this city.
I mean, if I had some wood carving tools, I could just take like a few hours to carve you a mask that might fit. But I don't think I've ever bought any tools ever.
Would a dagger suffice for this?
Belior pulls his hood up and gives you guys a thumbs up. He looks shady enough that it might be able to pass.
Wait, isn't the Feywild also just filled with like
Animal people.
this? I mean, I wasn't gonna just straight out and say it because I didn't want to be offensive. But yeah, isn't it like? Couldn't we just like dye his fur red and he could be a fox person?
Listen, this is furry central, okay?
All right, I'm leaving.
If this is a Yip
No,
zone,
alive,
I'm
I'm gone,
out.
guys.
You gotta go to
Oh,
the
God.
scaly central for Yip.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Just like we've already been there. It's just a couple people.
oh God.
You don't know what you did on your own time. There was a couple of days there
What?
with the kobolds when they were repairing the ship. I'm just
Probably
don't worry
drinking
about
with Belior.
You're like,
Drinking.
Oh, yeah, I fucked a lot of kobolds. Anyway. Alright, so...
Yeah, you know that priestess? I hit that shit.
Hopscotch, ow, hey. Just bent my foot.
He doesn't like all this anti-furry propaganda.
Do not
Cats
try
are
to...
asshole.
Do not come onto my cat. I will slap your ass.
Wow.
Specifically your ass. That's what I would slap, okay? Alright, so anyway, you guys are, you guys can see that there is a what looks to be the remains of an old city gate, that is now overgrown with vines, that lays open. There don't seem to be too many people, about, but you guys, yeah, you're right at the edge of the city.
Oh,
Strasatia, Cheeks, is there anything we should know before venturing forth, given this is where you hail from?
Yeah, how do they feel about goblins?
You'll be good. They just don't like people like Belior.
Oh wow, that
Goliaths?
is very offensive.
Yes. I get it.
I
Yeah.
believe most people don't like people like Belior. Not for any other reason than just... Anyways.
Well, for the first time in my life, I'm gonna do something that's probably might cause me mental trauma, and I am going to do something I never thought about doing before, and use the mask of disguise to actually give me back my old face. Because I never thought of doing that at any point with this mask. Ugh.
Wow.
Hey, you look slightly less fucked up.
It's like it almost just looks like skin begins to grow back onto the skull. Oh, this is weird.
I'd point and say, baby face.
No. No, I'd say his face is probably goblinish, but he has like more of a lighter blue skin because of weird experiment shit, and he might have a few scars on his face that he just remembers having from like ever. Okay. I just have to not look in a mirror.
You look good. What do you mean?
I mean, I haven't had a face in a really long time, so I'm kind of like, I'm assuming that if I look into a mirror and see my old face, that I might have some sort of traumatic, like, mind fuck.
That seems like too much thinking, if you ask me.
All right, what are we doing here again?
Well, Tia's Mr. Satya has explained her brother would be of no help, so
Oh, right.
But I know someone that can help us, and they are in the city.
wonderful. And as
We
he
just-
says that, he's going to put his mask back on just because people.
Which mask? You got more than one now.
That's a good point. The new one.
The fancy looking one.
Yeah, the black one with the gold trim and all that.
No, I just want to point out that I actually don't know what you guys are doing in this city either, other than stopping off here because no, this is not where you guys were told to go.
No, we were supposed
Oh,
to go
great.
to Mithrandane, but
Yeah, we're just.
But this is on the way.
Right.
I was just asking
and
if there was anything we could
I
get.
do want to just let you know in case there was some confusion. Atia's brother is not here. He's in Mithrandane.
He's in
That's what I
Mithrandane,
figured.
yeah.
He was in
Okay.
Mithrandane.
But don't I
Yeah.
have a friend here?
You do have
Yeah.
a friend here. Yep, she's
Oh, okay.
She's been promoted to the captain of the guard. That's what your
She
mom
has
told you.
been promoted to the captain of the guards, indeed.
Are we near the tower where my thing is?
He said between Brokenstone Vale and Mithrandane, so no.
Okay.
And I mean, I want to point this out again. I know it's like kind of out of the way of going to Mithrandane, but can we just at some point stop at the Goblin Kingdom? I just feel like that place is going to be fun.
Absolutely. We'll see if we have time, Corinne.
Cool beans.
So basically, what Atia just said was absolutely maybe.
Yes.
I heard that. I heard that completely.
Well, anyway, let's go find your friend.
Perhaps stock up on any supplies that we may need for the rest of our journey.
Do we have any animal products we might need to trade?
That is true. I don't think we have anything to trade.
Okay.
Weren't we hunting before?
It took you guys 2 weeks to get here from where you guys were last, so I'll let you guys do 2 weeks of hunting checks.
Oh, okay.
So everybody's got to pull up their kibbles.
Okay.
I made a little cheat sheet.
Good. Now throw it away. No.
Now throw it away, you piece of garbage. What can we find here for stuff? Like, is it a pretty, like, open market for things for crafting or buying gear, or is it more mundane, simple?
It's decent.
Okay.
Oh, where is materials? Gathering. There we go.
Like a section for animal parts,
Yeah. Hold on.
potions, oils.
I gotta find the fucking
Okay.
table. I can't remember what page it's on. Here we go. Gathering tables. So it's the hunt game. And you guys were in the forest for the whole time. So you guys can make 12 hunt game checks. So it's a DC 10 survival.
Maybe we should arrange the order that we do them in so one person does them all. their 12, and the other person does their 12 for the sanity of our dungeon master.
I think it's probably best if we just have one person roll 12 times, and then same things for everybody.
That works. Oh,
That's survival? Nope, my survival is shit.
Who's got good survival?
You have 0.
I have 2, but I mean it's not shit, I guess. It's
0.
I have 0 as well.
with belly horse.
Moshi?
Give me just a second.
What about you? Yep. What's your survival?
I have +2.
Oh, so me and you are about even.
I got a +1.
So it's between you two guys.
I'm good with if
Go for it, Krim.
12 times. All right. Ugh. So it's okay. So we'll just do 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so you
It's like
you
one
succeeded
nat 1 and 1
times.
natural 20. Yep.
So go ahead and roll a d100.
All right. 40.
Okay, so you get 1d4 fresh ingredients. So you guys get 3 fresh ingredients. And then roll another d100.
All right. So 3 fresh ingredients.
Mm-hmm. This time you get 1d8 fresh ingredients and 1d4 hides. So
get eggs in that one. 20.
So you guys get a hide and 3 more fresh ingredients.
That's 6 fresh ingredients and 1 hide.
Go ahead and give me another d100.
All right.
So that is 1d4 fresh ingredients and 1 hide. So you guys get another fresh ingredient and another hide. And another
Right.
d100.
Nice.
Same thing. So 2 more fresh ingredients and 1 more hide. And another d100.
I'm not keeping track of this, so I hope someone is.
So far I think 2 hide, 9 fresh ingredients, or 3 hide. I can't remember.
You get
Crap.
1 more fresh ingredient.
All right, that's 10 fresh ingredients.
And another d100.
All right.
Same thing, another fresh ingredients. And then this is
Alright.
the last d100.
Oh, be something good.
You get 1d4 fresh ingredients.
Hmm.
You get 1 more.
Okay, so we have 12 fresh ingredients and 2 hides. So that's what we got to trade with.
All right.
I'm just going to point out that I still have like 2 healing potions from like way before we left the main city place. So what do we need to pick up here?
I don't think we need that much here. We still have healing potions.
Yep.
Did we find a way to cover Belior?
Yeah, he looks pretty covered. He doesn't look like he's going to stand out too much.
Okay. So let's go see the guards, and if we need something after, maybe they'll come and help.
So you guys are headed into the city?
Yep.
Okay, so heading down the path, you guys find that the ground beneath your feet slowly transitions to cobblestones, which have kind of fallen to ruin, being left to kind of return to the wilderness around. There is grass growing between the cracks, as well as, weeds and trees growing up, breaking through the ground. As you make your way past the city gates, you can feel eyes staring at you guys out of windows along the roads as you walk along. There aren't very many people out on the street. You do see the occasional Eladrin elf, usually in autumn or spring form, walk along, although they seem to keep their eyes averted and walk with a purpose, walking very quickly. There is kind of a air of solitude to the city as you guys walk along. You can see that the city itself is built onto the side of the Mountains of Mist, and the nearby rock face in particular, leaving the city to kind of slope upwards until it reaches the palace at the top of the city, built into the rock face itself. As you guys continue along, Atia, you do know that any guard captain would most likely be posted up within the palace itself, directing all of the city's guards.
Do I know if it's... Hold on, I pressed something wrong. Do I know if it's normal for this to be that empty?
You know that the people here aren't very social. It's a pretty withdrawn city.
Okay, so that's normal.
As you guys walk along, there is a flash of movement, a blur. Something moves by rather quickly and collides directly into Kryn's back, bowling Kryn right over. As a figure comes to a stop. An elf-looking figure, yet very small, about the height of Kryn. Wearing an extremely fancy red and blue doublet with poofy-armed undershirt, and a rapier strapped to its hip, spins around haughtily. Why don't you watch where you're going, you ugly little thing? I'm on important business, you know.
Oh, screw you! I'm with the Knight of Zabral.
Screw me.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, screw you.
I doubt you're with anybody so important, you little shit. He draws.
Am I hearing this?
Yeah, he draws his rapier and points it at you, Kryn.
I draw my dagger.
Come then, I challenge you. Duel me, fool.
Fight, 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 fight.
For your honor, unless you have a champion you wish to declare. Kind of swishes his rapier around.
Actually, I do have a champion to declare. Hey, Atya, pretty please, could you beat the shit out of this guy for me?
Ha! The false knight herself. Come then. I suppose you are this thing's champion?
I'm sorry, but I
can
don't even
be.
think you know the term honor. I'm surprised you were even.
And I make my magic weapon into a greatsword.
Well then.
I slip her the bottle of potion of fire breathing.
Then come at me. I will show you the error of your ways, false knight. 1 second.
Oh no. Kryn, are you gonna make me kill a kid?
Oh, he's definitely not a
I think
kid.
he's just a short elf.
Atia, you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Before this begins, Crin's gonna like do a little cheer. You can do this, Atya! I know you can! And give Bardic Inspiration. Because that is not a spell and in no way.
Come at me then, you underhanded rogue! He points his rapier towards you, Atia. And... oh, yeah. I should have done this already.
Oh, sweet. Atya goes first.
So, Atia, as he points his rapier at you, you spring into action. Go ahead.
Crin, okay.
Sorry, but he's kind of a jerk.
I'm gonna put seal of faith on him.
I'm usually not the violent one, but ever since I joined this group, it's like my drive for violence has just gone so far up.
I understand.
I think I need a vacation.
Do you have reach with that, or are you moving forward?
I am moving forward.
Do.
I don't want to kill this person.
Making a great entrance into the city.
I mean, you can always make non-lethal attacks.
That is true.
So as you move forward and swing towards it, the quick step just takes a step back. It's like his figure blurs as he just is suddenly 5 feet back and your sword just swipes through empty air. Oh, is that all you have? I'm surprised you're so slow.
Bring it, bitch.
Anything else, Atia?
That's it.
Oh, bring it I shall. He twirls his rapier, and then his figure blurs again as he just zips off around you. So, he's going to do this. He moves behind you, and he's going to attack you with his Moonlight Rapier. Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
So, peering behind you, he says, I have you now! And he thrusts down towards you, but you spin around and just block the rapier. Oh, you're quicker than you look, you knave. And then he's going to end his turn, so now go ahead.
Does he have disadvantage?
You have disadvantage.
I have disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
But I did cheer and give you Bardic Inspiration just in case you need it.
You did indeed. I'm gonna try to attack him again, just like that.
All right, so you do have disadvantage, but it doesn't really matter because again, as you swing towards him, he takes a blindingly fast step back till he's right next to Yip, arm around your shoulder. Why, it's a wonder you folks move so slowly.
I punch his ass. Get the fuck off me.
All right, Yip, make an attack with disadvantage.
I'm just gonna D20 because it'd be D20 -1, I think. Oh, that wasn't with disadvantage, but I don't think it matters.
As you swing towards him, his figure just blurs again, and you find yourself spinning around before he just appears right back where he was. Anything else, Atia?
That's it. That's it.
So he can just cheat his way out of getting damaged. Sweet.
He's great in a duel.
Yeah, great in a duel. Kind of cheating.
It's about to turn not into a duel.
Can I move
Oh,
forward?
shit.
I want to move in front of Bellior, like right here, but I'm not doing anything. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just want to get a better view of all
Again,
this.
he just zips around.
It's a better view.
Sliding with a puff of dust next to you, Atia. I think it's time I gave you a little poke. Now, what do you think? Again, he's going to swing at you with his rapier.
Ah, shit.
Thrusts right through your armor. You take 10 piercing and 11 cold damage. Oh, and I'm just getting started, my friend.
Okay, this guy's pissing me off. This is definitely about to not turn into a duel.
Go ahead, Atia.
So as a bonus action, I can convert my weapon into something else.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna make a pike.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, now that's something new.
And wait, I think I fucked up something. Oh, I'm gonna try to attack him with the pike.
All right. So, let's see here. You do have disadvantage because he moved more than 10 feet.
You are right. Dang it.
As you,
Oh, D6.
Oh, D6 indeed.
you gotta roll a
I
6.
mean, I don't know if...
You gotta roll a 6.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. You jinxed it? Fuck.
Fuck.
As you thrust your pike towards him, instead of stepping back, he just ducks down underneath it, kind of pushing it up with his rapier. Were you doing anything else?
Can I drink the potion as a free action?
No.
Then that's it.
So then, as he ducks down, pushing your pike away, he's going to thrust again with his rapier. This time, though, you're able to kind of swing your pike around, blocking the attack, but he's going to zip around you a bit. And again, he's behind you. Over here, you little slowpoke. And that's it for him.
Oh my god. Crane, I hate you. And I tried to attack him again with the pike.
You could have not... You could have just, like, chosen not to.
I have disadvantage anyway, yeah.
As you thrust towards him, he just leaps up and, like, lands on your pike, just standing on it. Anything else?
No.
Alright, he's going to zip down your pike, running towards you, to thrust with his rapier. But you drop the pike down, causing him to lose his footing. But he's going to do kind of like a little flip off of it over here, and then here, and zip around a bit. Oh, I'm over here now! And that's it for his turn. Go ahead.
Fuck this, dude. I'm gonna try to touch him.
Try to touch him?
Yeah, hold on.
Are you trying
I'm gonna try to do the Queen's command.
Okay.
It's so long.
Yes.
Jesus.
If you're touching an enemy, they take necrotic damage equal to your roll. What? Oh, okay. As a melee spell attack, which you are proficient at using charisma. Okay, so make a melee spell attack.
I don't know if we can get away from that. Is that just a D20?
Oh, you know what? He totally, I think, can with his quick dodge. Because, yeah, melee spell attack. Okay, so as you reach towards him with your hand, he just zips out of the way. Oh, you'll never reach me like that. Oh, he actually has to go 5 feet away from you to make this work. So he's going to go here.
Okay.
I have a trick I could use, but I'm kind of like, should I use it?
Anything else, Atia?
Nope.
All right, he is going to zip forward again. Silence, you can make an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Sure. I'm gonna.
Okay.
And with that, I'm gonna do Booming Blade.
Oh, shit!
Which I don't have anything ticked for it. So yeah, so as he does that, I'm gonna take my poleaxe and like kind of try to sweep up at it.
All right, so as you swing at him with your poleaxe, you see it's like time slows down for him. His head turns around, he sees you coming and just ducks under your blade, running towards Atia, skidding to a stop right next to her. Ho! So, you want to challenge me unfairly then? He pulls up his rapier, leveling it, and then from his back he unsheaths a dagger, spinning it around in his hand. Let's see what you really have then.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the trick I have. Phantasmal Force.
Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative. So you'll have to wait till your turn.
Damn. Oh well. Hey. Still go before him.
Who didn't roll? Cheeks and...
Sorry, I had trouble with my mouse.
No worries. And Mashi.
And Belly.
Bellior seems
Why, when you said I'm having trouble with my mouse, I was like, you have a pet mouse.
Alright, so...
Also the fact that Cheeks is like... Well, no, Cheeks isn't a mouse. She's a hamster?
Technically, I'm a rat. Technically, I'm a rat, but I do look at them.
So, now he's going to actually fight for real here. So he's going to start with a...
For real?
He's going to start with a rapier attack against you, Atia. Which, as he thrusts towards you, the rapier... You step out of the way, and the rapier, he thrusts it towards the ground, and the blade kind of bends, springing up, and then flipping through the air a bit, but he is going to reach up, catch it in midair, and make a second attack with it against you, Atia. Again, though, you're able to block it with your pike before he swipes at you with his dagger, which he kind of pulls from his back and slashes you across the leg with. Hitting you for 7 piercing,
barbs.
5 and okay.
That still hits.
For 7
but it's
piercing
one less
and
damage.
4 cold.
Alright, but I can still use the second part of the spell that I keep forgetting to use, which is I can choose a different creature within range, and they have advantage on their next attack roll.
Alright.
Ability check or saving throw, and I'm going to choose Atia.
So that will cancel out the disadvantage from him being so quick.
Yep.
Awesome.
I keep forgetting about that second part of that spell.
Alright, so go ahead, Atia, as he stands next to you, 2 blades drawn.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna try to attack him with the pike. Oh, thank God.
Oh!
So,
damn!
As the silvery barbs kind of lash around him, he's momentarily slowed. You see his facial expression change from, just for a split second, from confidence to like a little bit of panic back to confidence. But still, you thrust forward with your pike. I'm guessing you're igniting your thing, because that does double damage.
If I do hit, yes, I'm consuming the seal.
So you hit him for quite a bit of damage. 17, 23, 31 damage. As you see the pike just go right through his chest.
He's still alive, right?
Yes, but immediately he drops both his weapons and kneels down. No more. You cheated, but you've bested me. That actually literally took down 2/3 of his health in the one hit, so...
Oh, God.
Holy!
I love silvery barbs!
Silvery barbs rocks.
Okay,
It was
There
supposed
you
to
go,
be a
Crane.
duel, but I suppose barbarians like yourself wouldn't understand honor.
look, you're the one who ran into me, so maybe just shut up about the honor
I'm
thing and watch where
sorry
you're
that
going
I'm
next
in a
time.
hurry. I've been hired.
Where the hell are you even going?
Not that it's any of your business, but I've been hired to help out with a situation up in the palace. Seems their guard captain has gone and gotten herself missing, and an archfey has been killed. Like, that's possible.
And you think that's none of my business as the knight?
I don't
of
see why
Scorpio.
that would be any of your business. You're just some vagabond.
You know what? I was going to use healing words to actually help you, but now you're just being a dick, so I'm not going to.
I don't need your pity thing.
But you have it anyway.
You see him, he begins
I
to kind of
pity
like...
you so much.
He rips off one of his sleeves and kind of like binds it around his chest where he was stabbed. I need to
What
make my way to the palace. And
You need
you're
to
only slowing me
wait.
down.
What do you know about the captain of the guard? What word do you say it's missing?
I haven't gotten all of the details of the job yet. All I know is I'm going to be paid to help out. You're moving too slowly. I don't have time for all these questions.
Why do I get the weird suspicion
We're
we're gonna
gonna
have to
follow
work with
you.
this guy?
Yeah.
You can try to follow me, but you most certainly will not keep up.
And if I don't class fucking sword.
Can I make my pike into a whip and tie him with that?
He's like, I mean, you can make it into a whip, but he's gonna take the fuck off.
That's fair.
But
I try to phantom grapnel him.
he hasn't
Can't
taken
believe
off
I
yet.
wasted a
He
spell on
hasn't
this
taken off
fuck.
yet. Listen, I am expected in the palace. I don't have time for your slow ways. All right? If you truly have something to do with this, although, judging by your looks, you're just a bunch of common scoundrels, then come to the palace. But that's none of my business, and in fact, I would prefer that you didn't, because I am going to solve this and get paid for it. Now, horrible
Yeah,
day and
animal.
bad tidings to you. He blurs again, and you see him just take off down the street.
Wait, what's your name?
Yeah, what is the name of the guy who pissed me off?
He skids to a stop. No, that's a question I will answer. I am the great Leovendrius. Remember that name. And he
I already forgot
zips
it.
off again.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but God, I don't know why I didn't hear your voice. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna rob his ass blind. I no idea.
I would not be opposed to
Dude,
that.
don't even bother because he's just gonna get paid in animal pieces anyway.
Then I'll take his animal pieces and piss on them.
Okay. So should we just go to the palace?
Is there any place we could get showered or cleaned up before going to the palace?
There's definitely a bathhouse.
I could use prestidigitation on clothes. And that just make people.
I think I'm gonna look homeless with or without prestidigitation.
Well, I stink of my parents, so.
Prestidigitation. There's a poof of Febreze.
I imagine that's kind of like weed, where it's like if you spray something on it, you smell like that and weed.
Yeah.
Basically.
Atia would like to go to the bathhouse and recover some health points that she dearly misses.
I was
Yeah,
really
honestly,
hoping you
was
would
not
accept
expecting that guy to.
I was hoping you guys would accept a duel with him.
Well, he was an asshole, so yeah. Sorry, Atia, about getting you stuck into a duel with whoever the fuck that guy just was.
It's okay. He was no competition. He was just very annoying.
The heck, it won't let me. Oh, that's right. That's weird. Okay. I have the strange suspicion that we're gonna run into that guy again.
Well, considering we're going to the same place as him now, it would seem likely.
Right.
I hope so.
Should we just take a quick bathhouse trip and then head to the palace, or head to the palace first? I mean, the guy mentioned something about an archfey getting killed.
I think a quick bathhouse would be better before seeing the palace.
Okay. Also, your friend missing.
Yeah, I need to clean up, Grin. Let me clean up.
All right.
So the bathhouse
Sorry,
is more
sorry.
like a hot spring within the city. That it's not owned by anybody. It's just a nice communal area. There are a few people bathing.
Gotcha, we'll join them.
Seems the Fae have not as much shame about nudity, so they're all just walking around naked. And there's like
Corinne is definitely like the little kid
perfumes
that
and
you
stuff.
shouldn't. Corinne is like definitely the little kid you shouldn't bring to like the public places because you just strip completely naked and you see this little green ass in the air as he cannonballs into the water.
Couple of the Fae give you like a scowl and then move away to the edges of the pool.
I'm jumping in as well, but I leave my parents outside of the water.
That's good. That'd be gross.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's
Silent.
already like people soup in here, so it's like, yeah.
Silence is going to avert his gaze back to everyone and like just kind of keep watch like he usually does for what he feels he's supposed to do under his charge.
Silence, do you wanna clean yourself up?
Oh, no, Mr. Satya. Quite all right. I don't imagine I'll be doing much other than standing there when we arrive at the palace anyways.
Might be a courtesy for the people in the palace. It's okay, I can take over the watch.
Silence is gonna cast
Jesus.
prestidigitation on himself. Make himself smell like a bouquet of fresh flowers.
Hey, wait a minute, that's my trick.
Dude, that's like putting on deodorant and never taking a shower.
Yeah.
He's gonna do that, so like a little puff of flowers will come on. I think I'll be quite all right.
I mean,
Enjoy yourself.
Listen, I mean, you can use it to clean an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. Like, what are you? You're not an object. What are you cleaning? All right, you.
I view myself as an
You
object.
clean your clothes, but you're still foul. Okay.
I view myself as an object.
You guys need.
No.
Y'all need to read the
All
fucking
right.
spell.
Oh, you're right. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
He will.
clothing can fold into a foot.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, but you as a human being,
I know that for a
human being,
fact, like, every time
cannot.
Corinne is
Outside
using
of
it,
some
it's like,
tricky shit.
Corinne is just using it on your guys' clothing.
you-
He knows he can't use it on people.
Are you like? I mean, it. Yeah, it wouldn't work very well. But
All right, fair enough. He'll do it. Realize he still stinks, and perhaps a bath is required. And join.
and does the spell specify like? Can you fold? Could you crush most things down to the size of 1 cubic foot if you used enough force? So does that mean you can use the spell on anything?
I mean, it just says an area of 1 cubic foot. So
like one
it lasts
foot
for
at
an
a
hour.
time. So it's like
So I would
basically a
imagine you
magic
could.
sponge to clean clothes.
Yeah, I would imagine you could cast it several times over several different cubic feet, but
All right.
for the sake of everything.
But yeah, you still stanky.
Right.
He's
So
gonna
that's
go
why
for a
I was
swim.
like- that's why I was like, he does that, realizes he still smells, and decides,
Corinne is-
all right, maybe take a
Corinne
bath.
is going to do the dick thing and attempt to dunk Yip with like the -1 to strength.
Oh, Yip will let you. Yip loves water.
Neat.
Grew up around the ocean. It's like you dunk him, and then he just starts like swimming around. Like,
You hear one of the Eladrin on the other side of the pool. Something touched my leg. Something touched my leg.
no, no.
So yeah, you guys get a short rest, so you guys can use hit dice if you would like.
I get nothing back on a short rest, so this affects me in no way. I guess I'll also use my Song of Rest so you get an extra d6. Just randomly singing while floating in the water. Nice.
Nice.
What?
Oh, the lizards on.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Which scent perfumes did you guys use?
Lavender.
Same.
Crane uses he just grabs multiple perfumes and uses all of them at once.
There's like one that smells like a hardwood one. So that sounds good.
Oh, yeah. Cedar. Oak.
Hang on a second.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Oh, I guess go into the palace after we take our bath.
Get dressed and go to the palace.
Yep.
I'm gonna dry by shaking my body though. That's important.
Like a wet dog.
Yup.
And you wait till everybody else gets dry first, too.
Of course.
Alright, so
Actually, we'll get one of you to prestidigitation my clothes because they're like fucking grubby ass clothes. So I'll fold them up and actually get you to do it.
Yeah. I just do that. Little spritz of Febreze, and there you go.
I get in line behind him with my clothes too.
Yep.
Okay, I should be charging gold for this. Same thing, prestidigitation. Just to clean the clothes.
Thank you, Crane. I'll give you 1 gold.
Oh, I was joking, but okay.
You know what? I give you 1 gold too.
All right, I should just, if this adventuring thing and saving the world doesn't work out, it's good to know I have a backup plan as a launderer.
I would support you.
Yeah, yep, doesn't give you a fucking gold.
Cheap ass. All right,
To the palace then?
to the palace.
To the palace!
Like an hour after that guy went there, so hopefully he's gone.
Hopefully, we don't want to see him for a while.
Alright, so you guys make your way through the streets of the city. The clear path that would lead you right towards the palace seems to be blocked by several spots that are completely overgrown with like massive trees that have grown into the road, leading you guys to have to take a little bit of a roundabout way, but eventually winding up the sloping roadways. You guys arrive at the walls and gates of the palace of the Lord of the Hunt. At the gates, there are a couple of rangers dressed in green robes or green cloaks and chainmail with bows strung over their shoulders and spears at their sides. Halt! Who goes there? The palace is not accepting visitors at this time.
We're not visitors. It is me, Atia, the Knight of Sabrel.
Are we technically visiting?
Official business. Need to know what happened with the captain of the guards, Kryn. And he kind of like pokes him with the elbow or the knee, probably. You're short.
Yes.
What? I mean, do you have a seal or anything you could show us to prove you are who you say?
If I place a seal on someone, would they feel it?
It does appear as like a big bright thing, yeah.
But it says only I can see it, though.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Never mind then.
Does
No.
Sabrel ever give you just a seal or something?
It appears to the Illrigger as a glowing glyph.
I see.
I assume she did. Did she?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, yes, I do have a seal.
Like a fancy badge.
Yeah, or a ring or something. Yeah, you have a ring
Yeah.
with the seal on it.
Oh, yes, I do have a ring. I'll add that to my inventory. And I'll show them that.
They kind of look at each other and then, I didn't know the Lord of the Hunt had sent for help from Sonali. Queen Sabrel, always wanting to meddle with everything. Fine, follow me.
What do you mean meddle with everything? She always knows what's better for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
The ranger kind of rolls
I haven't
his
been
eyes.
here. I haven't been here long enough to know any of this, so.
Well, you can tell your queen that we deserve autonomy, and we don't take kindly to her coming in here and trying to tell us how to live our lives. Either way,
Amen, brother.
follow me, I suppose. Kind of turns around, sweeping his cloak, and begins to like walk into the palace. I'm surprised.
Oh
that
yeah,
she...
it's like. Oh,
Go ahead. What's up?
I was gonna ask if like a short, maybe elven, very jerkish asshole came through here, moves very fast.
Oh, a quick step. Yes, Leovandrius. He's a well-known mercenary from these parts. I'm surprised that you...
Hey, we kicked a well-known mercenary's ass. Cool.
I'm surprised that you know. We hadn't sent out any word to Queen Sabrel, but I suppose her spies told her then.
Atia, you have spies?
Kryn, I don't have
Of
spies.
course the Summer
She
Court
was
has
kicking her.
spies.
Why would she need spies?
To keep her reported on everything we do here in our own city. Otherwise,
Damn,
how would you know
your
of,
person's fucked up.
how else would you know of the murder of Lady Berkta? I assume that's why you're here.
Well, actually, the short guy told us.
Yes, that's exactly what we're here.
He stops and just like turns around and like looks at you guys. Be frank with me, knight.
We were not here on official business. I came to look for someone. And we heard about this by this Leovandrius guy.
He looks
Very annoying.
kind of looks among you guys to try to get confirmation, see if anybody like nods or anything.
Hey, and your missing friend. Should I just
Yes.
stop talking?
I do have a missing friend. That's why we're here. That was a personal business that got us here.
I'll leave you.
I'm just gonna stop talking.
No, you're good, Kryn. You're good. You can keep talking.
I'll leave the rest of the conversation to the Lord of the Hunt. I don't care for your kind, though. Authority, like you. You don't get to tell us all what to do.
It is for your own good.
Wait, what?
He turns around again and continues to lead you guys through the palace. Palace is kind of a loose term. It looks like this was maybe a palace at one point, but now it's like a lot of the rooms, a lot of the roof has caved in and begun to become overgrown with all sorts of vegetation, all sorts of vines and trees and roots and all sorts of stuff. As you guys walk through what looks to be maybe a great hall, you guys arrive at a large oaken door, still polished and intact amidst the ruin. You are about to meet the Lord of the Hunt. I'd suggest that you keep it respectful while in his throne room. Your queen is not here, remember that, knight.
My queen is everywhere.
He rolls his eyes again, and then he's like, I will announce you. Wait here. And then he pushes open the door slightly, goes inside, and then it shuts behind him.
So, we gonna talk about that whole controlling people for their own good thing, or is that
We're
just...
not controlling them. He was just exaggerating. It's for their own good. My queen knows
I'm just saying,
better.
yeah,
I have a problem with authority, and that sounds pretty fucked up.
I mean, the only authority I've ever known in my life was the guy who basically tortured me for 10 years, so I'm not exactly the biggest fan.
That's because you've met bad authority. You too, Yip.
Yeah,
But
like your
Queen
queen.
Sabro, she's good. She wants the best for us.
They always say that, don't they? Hey, Kryn, did that one asshole want the best for you? Did he say that often?
Oh yeah, constantly. He was like, you were going to be my greatest experiment and all sorts of random fucking shit. And, you know, he blackmailed us, made me betray one of my friends to save your guys' ass, and I'm just gonna stand over here quietly.
But you've met the Queen. The Queen is a nice person. Clearly, the professor was not a nice
her. I
person.
knew her for less than a day, and the only I had like maybe 2 interactions with her.
Yeah.
I can say my interactions with her were less than pleasant.
Yeah. Did she like
Oh.
torture you or some shit?
Yeah, what happened to you, Will?
Not torture. I was well cared for, but well, you saw how you all met me.
Oh, human rights
Oh,
violations. I
right.
get it.
She
I
had
mean,
her
to be
reasons.
fair, you are wearing the mask of a group of people that are known for murder.
Oh, werewolf murder, I think specifically, right?
Yeah.
That is
Well,
intriguing.
we're in a town full of werewolf murderers, so, you know.
Oh, yeah. Bellior probably should not be here.
Well, that
And
might
to be fair,
give
every
me an upper
werewolf
hand.
except for Bellior has been pretty bad.
So, would you say there's a justification for said wolf murder, or
I don't
case by
fucking
case
know.
situation?
Honestly, I just live by like bygone be bygone type of lifestyle. Like, except when it comes to Tafkin, I will murder the fucking shit out of that man one day. But other than that,
See, my
I-
lifestyle is leave me the fuck alone, and I'm cool with you.
yeah, basically that.
I see. I tend to believe I try to answer to a more noble pursuit, but I suppose
Oh, don't get me wrong.
noble
I'll
is in
help
the eyes of
people.
the beholder. Without a doubt, Master. I'm sorry, Kryn.
There you go.
I'm learning. Without a doubt, I can tell you have a stout heart.
The door
You're what we
opens,
call an ass kicker.
and the ranger comes back out. All right, be respectful. Let's go. He turns
Yep,
back
just
around
no
and
talk.
walks back through the door, into the room.
You be
beyond.
respectful.
Always respectful.
Silence is gonna whisper, but like loud enough for the party to hear as we walk in. Since Mistress Satya is more familiar with their customs, we should allow her to do more of the talking than other members have in our
Yeah, that's
company
fair. Now share
previously.
me your jug.
Wait, what?
That hasn't worked well in the past, but sure.
I mean, I'm just saying, if we're
Give
like,
me your jug. I'm gonna
keeping-
give these guys some mayonnaise.
Yeah, sure. I'll shut up so long as you let me do keg stands in the background.
Yes, that. Exactly that.
So are you guys heading into the throne room?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
You're-
So as you guys walk
And
through
I will
the...
pat out Atia on the back and be like, "You got this," and give her a bardic inspiration before we handle this.
So as you guys walk through the large oaken doors into the throne room, you find yourselves walking into a large, magnificent chamber. You can see that this was once a beautifully ornate room. Stone pillars line the walkway that you guys are walking down. Beneath your feet, you can see the tatters of a long since decayed rug. And beneath that, beautiful mosaic tiled flooring, now cracked and splintered in multiple places, trees growing through it. Above, sunlight flits in through multiple holes in the roof, beneath which you can see large pieces of debris, large chunks of the ceiling that have fallen down as the city is left to the wilderness. At the back of the chamber, a beam of sunlight shining down upon him sits an almost elvish man. His body, he's probably 6'5", and he's absolutely ripped. You can see that he is just incredibly muscular. He has a pair of buckskin trousers on, and then no shirt, and a elkskin cape that he wears with a hood made from the elk's head that leaves the top half of his face obscured in shadow. Just two emerald glints poking out from the darkness, identifying his eyes as he watches you guys walk into the chamber. Finally, you guys arrive at the foot of the stairs that his throne sits atop. The ranger that led you guys in kneels before the stairs.
Atia does like a little bow, but she doesn't kneel.
Kryn awkwardly bows, I guess. Like half kneel, half bow. Not really sure what to do.
You have the gall to come here, Knight of Sibrel, smelling of lavender perfume, while the ranger that I sent with you months ago never returned.
Wait, what?
That is not my fault. Your ranger didn't have the skills necessary.
And yet you did?
I am the Knight of Sabrel. Of course I did.
A meaningless title. Others have held it. Why are you here, knight? I did not call for you. I did not send word to Sabrel.
You did not, actually. I came to visit a friend. I ran into a quickstep. Leovandrias. He mentioned an archfey dying, the captain of the guards, Mora, my friend, missing. I seem to be involved now.
Seems the quick step has a quick tongue as well. I should cut it out.
Yes, please.
I won't be opposed to that.
Yes. It seems some 3 weeks back, an assassin.
You're cutting out for me, Alex.
Oh,
Sorry.
An assassin. Am I still cutting out? Can you guys hear
No,
me?
it's better.
An assassin managed to sneak into the palace through a tunnel we did not know about previously. This assassin killed the Archfey, Lady Berkta, in a way not dissimilar to the death of Nichnavain. I was trying to figure out what this was about before I sent word to Queen Sibrel. I like to solve my own problems. I sent the captain of our guard, Captain Mora, as well as a dispatchment of rangers down into the tunnel to pursue the assassin, bring him back. They never returned. So yes, the guard captain is missing. And yes, there has been a death. But I have the situation under control, and I don't need help from Queen Sibrel or her knight.
I understand, and I respect that you don't need my help, but we're here. Why don't you let us help? We might solve this quicker.
Either way, it doesn't matter now. I've heard... Well, perhaps it's best you see it for yourself. Seems that idiot Leovandrius did something down there. I don't think we're going to be able to get into the tunnels.
Okay, let's go see.
The Lord of the Hunt looks towards his ranger and kind of nods. The ranger sighs and then stands up and he's like, "Follow me then. I'll show you down to where this tunnel appeared."
Before that, do I notice anything about Lord of the Hunt on him? Can I, like, make out any more of his features?
Like his face, or
His face, or his hair, or
no?
anything
It
like that?
seems like it doesn't matter like which angle you look at him from. His face is still obscured by the shadow underneath his hood. You can just see his lower, like the lower half of his face, like his jaw and his mouth.
Before we head out, I'm gonna take my mask off and look at him.
He stares at you with piercing green eyes.
I'm just gonna continue to walk with the rest of the group.
So, this tunnel, I mean, it's weird. It just appeared. It certainly wasn't there before. Kind of sprouted out of a wall, if you believe it.
That is hard to believe indeed.
That's been my experience. Tunnels traditionally come from walls, but as mysterious
Or
as
the
this.
floor, or the ceiling. or really any surface that a tunnel can pop out of.
Well,
Mysterious nonetheless, yes.
the room this tunnel appeared in, it was used for spiritual practices, understanding of the elements and the sort. But when that idiot Leovandrius came in here to head into the tunnel, he activated some sort of device, and well, as you guys round the corner, walking into a large square room, you guys can see that there is on one wall what appears to be an opening that is now blocked by a swirling vortex of energy that is just crackling and phasing, blocking the way forward. Leovandrius stands on the other side of it, kind of pounding on it, his fists getting like blasted back off of it as he tries.
Wow, looks like they set a trap. Too bad this Leovandrius guy didn't have a new special wand that could reveal traps.
Doesn't it reveal doors?
Doors and traps, or traps.
So, as you can see, there's no way that we're going to be able to get through this vortex. Looking around the room, you guys can also see that there is a large polyhedron type structure at the center of the room that seems to be glowing faintly, as well as 5 crystals that are jutting out of the floor. But as we get here, that's where we're going to stop tonight, because this is going to be a combat that is also a puzzle, and it's definitely going to take longer than 50 minutes. So,
Nice.
Oh, puzzle combat.
Let me express that good enough.
Hey guys, before you're all gone, what day of the week would you all be down to play another game on?
are we playing every other week, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm free mostly like every night. So I mean, if we're playing the 8 p.m. till midnight time slot, I can do whatever day works for other people. Yeah.
Yeah. What time slot were you thinking?
8.
Well, 8 to midnight, like we have.
Yeah.
I can make. I can make just about any night work, just with heads up to know that I go block it off in that time frame.
All right.
I should be good at any time, but I also have to figure out if my workplace is doing the new shifts or not. In which case, I wouldn't be able to do Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
I cannot do Tuesday, but I'm free any other.
All right. So I'm thinking just Friday, because that's what we had going with the Esper Genesis one. So Friday
okay.
nights.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right. Well, I'll post out
Sure,
what
okay.
the starter date's gonna be probably sometime this week. So.
So here's just a quick sneak peek of what you guys will be doing.
Sploosh.
I'm assuming we have to get the big ray of energy to switch around to the gate thing, or some weird bouncy.
Oh,
switch
nice
gates.
switches of.
It's gonna be fun.
Oof.
It was in this book that Kristen gave me for Christmas, and I was like, oh, this looks very enjoyable. So I put this as the
Nice.
thing.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, so you ever get word back from Simon?
No, I haven't heard. I literally reached out to him on everything, left him a voicemail. I called him during our break. Nothing. I left him a message, voicemail and otherwise, being like, "Hey man, I hope you're all okay. Like, anything happen, let us know if we can help." I know he's been stressed because he's going up for review for his, I don't think it's green card, but it's something else status. because he's not a citizen and neither is his wife, so I don't know if that has something to do with it, but he's been stressed about that. So hope he's okay. Haven't heard anything otherwise. I think it should have been like Saturday or Sunday. Him and I early morning got to play some Baldur's Gate, and I was like, oh, where's Alex? But it was like 5 a.m. So I was like, he's probably asleep, so I won't
Wow.
message him.
Alex would probably be down for that.
Not at 5
Yeah,
I'm a morning person, but not usually 5 a.m. morning.
Yeah, I was considering messaging you and being like, we're gonna start a thing. And he was like, oh, see if you can. Like, it's 5 a.m. He's probably not as insane as we are, so.
He's been staying up late playing Deep Rock lately, so.
Yeah.
I almost had my last dwarf promoted, so.
Well, hopefully, I feel fairly safe in stating come